The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake is sponsored by Humminbird, Mercury, Minn Kota, Nitro Boats, Power Pole, Skeeter Boats, Yamaha, Rapala, Bass Pro Shop, Progressive Insurance, Dakota Lithium, and by Toyota. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Dave Mercer.
Good afternoon, Alabama. How's everyone doing today? Excited to have everybody here today. This is day number 1 of stop number 5 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at beautiful Lay Lake in the birth state of bass fishing of the Bassmasters, and that is the great state of Alabama. Hard to believe we are 2 days away from the official halfway point of the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series, but a great event we got going on here this week. 104 anglers fished the first 2 days. We cut it down to 50 for semifinal Saturday, and the top 10 fish on Championship Sunday. We got a lot of folks here from, everybody knows, I think most people, right up the road from us is Bassmasters headquarters in Birmingham. We got a lot of folks from the magazine, from the website, from the office. It's kind of, remember when you were in high school, you could buy your way out of school for the day to go cheer on a team? Well, there's a bunch of them here. I don't know if they bought their way out, but they're here. Give them a round of applause and welcome them to a Bassmaster event. It's nice to have you here out of your cushy air-conditioned office to hang out with us in beautiful Alabama. But we're going to have a great weigh-in here today. We're just about ready to weigh some fish, but before we can weigh any fish, we need to bring out our tournament director. The lady's going to weigh all the fish. Get loud for LT, Lisa Talmadge. We are just about ready to go, but as I said, this is the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, and Whataburger are going to be here activating all week long. But if you're excited to have the Elite Series right back here in this beautiful part of the world, let's hear it for Whataburger. Are you guys ready to weigh some fish? No. It is day number 1, stop number 5, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Are you ready? Let's get ready to weigh our very first angler, an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Micah Frazier. Micah Frazier, 2 fish here today, guaranteed to take the lead. That's the nice thing about weighing in first, but unfortunately, you got to watch what happens after you weigh in here today. 2 fish on day number 1 for Micah Frazier, 4 pounds 2 ounces, and a lot of anglers thought, it's obviously a great fishery, but hitting it at kind of a weird time. Is that what hurt you today?
Yeah, I think it's just that postponed funk. I live close enough here where I know it's a good lake. It's just they're just in a funk. They're not biting real good, and I saw a lot of fish on front sonar today, and I just couldn't get them to bite. So we'll see if we can catch them tomorrow.
Everybody gets the fish the first 2 days. Get yourself right back in it. Let's bring out a Bassmaster Open winner from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. 5 fish here today. 5 fish here on day number 1 for the Bassmaster Open winner and 4-time Canadian Open champion. 5 fish on day 1, 11 pounds, 13 ounces. He is leading your tournament. Let's hear it for Power Pole Pro Corey Johnson, 11 pounds, 13 ounces. 11-13, and this one, going into this event, a lot of anglers talked about how tough it may be this time around, but let's weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass, 3 pounds, 8 ounces, so he takes over that, and you're leading this tournament, but the bad news is there's 102 other anglers that have a thing or two to say about that.
Yeah, you know what? This place was extremely tough this week, and I had the bites today to have a really good day. It's just one of those things, but I did a lot better than I was expecting. I had to switch it up, do some different stuff, but I'm looking forward to getting out there tomorrow.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bang out a 3-time Bassmaster winner, 3-time TTBC champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 5 fish here today for Keith Combs. Needs 11-14 to take the lead, but day 1 and 2 really just the goals to get inside the top 50, keep your tournament alive. 5 fish here today, looking for 11-14 to take over the lead. 10 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into second place with 10 pounds, 3 ounces. 10 pounds, 3 ounces, Keith, and sitting in second place right now. No gimmies this time around.
No, it's a hard fishery. It's got numbers of fish, but just really hard to catch a good one here. If you can crack that code, I think you'll do okay because, practice was a grind, but I was able to, find a way to catch numbers at least later in practice. But, man, the big ones are hard to come by. That'll be key this week.
Hopefully you get a few tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister Edward Loughran III. 5 fish here today, Ed, and a 5-fish limit's going to be key in this tournament.
Yeah, I was lucky to get it today, but I managed to have it happen, and hopefully I can do it again tomorrow.
5 fish today for 10 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into second place currently with 10 pounds, 8 ounces for the barrister, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Richmond, Virginia. One day down, another shot at him again tomorrow.
Yeah, after my practice, I am just happy to have 5 and very happy that they weighed 10.5 because that's a little better than I did any day of practice, and I have no idea if I can do it again tomorrow, but I'm going to try.
Well, we'll find out in about 24 hours right back here. Let's bring in a 4-time Bassmaster winner from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Patrick Walters with 5 fish here today. Coming off an uncharacteristically tough event, but this is the way you want to recover. 5 fish, needs 11-14, 14 pounds, 4 ounces. And Patrick Walters is leading this event, digging deep in that BMC weigh-in bag, and that our BMC monster bag of the day. And our brand new leader here at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, 14-4, and get that every day, and you might be sticking around right to the final day.
Hey, that's the plan. We're just going to try to be consistent. It took me a long time today to get things rolling, but hey, if we can keep that pace up, hopefully it'll be a good week.
Woo! Always great to have you here. Let's keep them rolling through. A Bassmaster Open winner and a Classic qualifier from Florida, Kobe Krieger. 5 fish for Kobe Krieger here today. Was it easy out there, Kobe?
It's never easy for me, man.
I hear you. 5 fish here today. $14 pounds even puts him in second place, just 5 ounces short of the overall lead for the Ranger Mercury Pro from Florida. Digging deep in that VMC weigh-in bag. Let's hear it for Kobe Krieger, ladies and gentlemen. 14 pounds even, may never be easy, but keep catching them like that, and it's pretty easy to think you'll be sticking around with us for the weekend.
Well, I'd like to. First time this year, I think we got to fish for spots, and these Coosa River spots are great to catch, and I love catching spotted bass. So I'd love to stay here and catch them, for 4 days, but, had a great day today, had a great tomorrow, so we just had a fun time fishing, and we'll go out tomorrow and see what happens.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a former Forrest Wood Cup champion and Bassmaster Open winner from Alabama, Justin Atkins. Justin Atkins with 5 fish here today. Looks like a good day at the office. Needs 14 pounds, 5 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish here on day number 1. Stop number 5 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. And he's got 5 fish on day number 1 that weigh 14 pounds, 14 ounces. And Justin Atkins is now leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake in the birth state of bass. The great state of Alabama, digging deep in that VMC weigh-in bag. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your tournament leader, Justin Atkins. 14 pounds, 14 ounces puts you in the lead. And, man, you got to feel good because today is one of those days that, it's going to go wrong for a lot of our field. But, man, it went so right for you.
Yeah, no, it did. Lord blessed me today. I wanted to get a good start on the shad spawn, and I caught 2 good ones. And then I just kind of rotated through a couple different patterns. I was hoping I could, generate some bites on and just put it together throughout the day. So it was good. Looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. It was much needed to catch them pretty good, so just ready to go see what the rest of the week holds.
Go get rigged up and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Boats leave at 6:30. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie from Tennessee, Cole Sands. 5 fish here today. 5 fish here on day number 1, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 11 pounds, 10 ounces, puts him in 5th place currently. And the Elite Series rookie, who's inside the top 10 in 5th place currently. The goal to stay inside the top 50 after 2 days of competition here in beautiful Lay Lake. A great start to things here this week.
Yeah, I'll take it, man. I got a good boat number, and I had some bedfish found, and I caught that in about the first 30 minutes. But caught a lot of 2-pounders that hopefully will bite tomorrow and hopefully get that top 50 cut.
1 day down. Keep them rolling. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's an Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama. The little ball of hate, Wes Logan. 4 fish here today on day number 1. Five pounds, 10 ounces, puts him in 8th place currently, and obviously visibly frustrated with day number 1.
Yeah, I really don't have a lot to say after the way today went. I want to thank everybody that came out. Thank the good Lord for allowing me to be here, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Better day ahead. Let's bring out Elite Series rookie. Already made 1 top 10 earlier this year. Logan Latuso. Made a top 10 in his first Elite Series event on Lake Okeechobee. 5 fish here today for Logan Latuso. 12 pounds, 14 ounces, puts him in 4th place currently. 12-14. And that'll keep him in the mix as we move on to day number 2, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. 12 pounds, 14 ounces, and a pretty decent start to things. You got to be happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, it was a grind all week of practice. Practice was tough, but I mean, the key here is getting them 2 kicker bites like that. I mean, without that, you got 6-7 pounds, you know. Just got to get those tomorrow.
Go get them again tomorrow. We'll see you here on semifinal Saturday. Let's bring out an Elite Series champion, a 3-time Classic qualifier, all the way from Japan, Takumi Ito. 5 fish here today for Takumi Ito. Looks like a good day. Five fish here today for Takumi Ito. 11 times he's made Bassmaster top 10. Would love to make it 12 here this week. 5 fish, all very, very alive. 13 pounds and 3 ounces. He moves into 4th place currently. And thank goodness, because I ran out of words, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. I had nothing left to say. 13 pounds, 3 ounces inside the top 5 for Takumi Ito. $13 pounds, 3 ounces, puts you in 4th place, and good day number 1, Takumi.
Yes, so very, very happy. So today the 13 pound, very good day, but very hard. So I'm so hard to get to the bite, so pretty tough, but I get 13 pounds. So I will try to, tomorrow is a big largemouth I want to get. So only because today the almost all spotted bass. So tomorrow I will try to largemouth.
Big ones tomorrow. I look forward to seeing it. He's an Elite Series rookie from Wisconsin. Get loud for Kyle Norsetter. 5 fish for Kyle here today. Five fish on day number 1 for Elite Series rookie Kyle Norsetter. 11 anglers into our weigh-in. Kyle believes it's so heavy it broke the scale, but it just maybe 9 pounds, 11 ounces, if that's your story and you're sticking to it. Not bad, though. He's in 10th place currently, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a limit every day here in this event is key because so many Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points available. And, of course, our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year race. So many things going on, but getting a limit is key in this event.
Yeah, it definitely is, especially the way that practice went. Yesterday was good. Thought I'd be able to capitalize on a little more than I did. Caught a ton of fish. just not the weight that I anticipated, and made a power move towards the end of the day, and it did not do me anything. So I think I'm going to stay down where I was at and just grind it out tomorrow and see if we can make up some ground.
We'll make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Take off at 6:30 in the morning. Let's bring out a former Strike King college bass champion from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's fished 2 of those. Would love to make it 3 at the end of this year. 5 fish here today. Five fish here today. £9 and an ounce puts him in 11th place currently, and 9-1 puts you in 11th place currently. And man, this one is not an easy one.
No, it's not. It's tough fishing, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really tight. A big fish is going to go a long way, so maybe we'll get us a few of those tomorrow.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. David Mullins with 5 fish here today. Got to be happy to have 5 on a tough day.
It's been a few this year. I haven't had 5.
Well, let's not live in the past. Let's live in the present. He's got 5. Five fish here today. Nobody wants this weight more than me. Trust me. 11 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 6th place currently, and that seems like a lot more work to just get the weight, never mind catching them.
And I'm just tickled to catch 5 because there's been like 4. Every tournament this year seems to be like the worst tournament ever for me. So I don't know. I'll take 11. Hopefully we can do it again.
Go make it happen tomorrow. We'll see you back here. Alabama angler, local angler, get loud, ladies and gentlemen, for Clint Davis. Clint's got his fish caddy here with him. 4 fish here today. Who is this, Clint?
Yeah, that's my 7-year-old.
Well, she's doing a great job. Congrats on being 7. 4 fish here today, 7 pounds, 3 ounces, and what a father, ladies and gentlemen. Brings his 7-year-old up. Clearly could have caught 25 pounds today, but laid off him to weigh in 7'3" for your daughter, man. Always the consummate father, even though this weekend is Mother's Day.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, talking about today, I did the one thing I told myself not to do this morning when I left the dock, and that was try to fish the whole lake in 8 hours, and I did it. I mean, so that's what you get, 7 pounds, whatever. Tomorrow we'll settle in, I think, at least, hopefully catches 14 or 15 pounds so we can go fishing on Saturday.
All right, go make it happen. We'll see you later. Thank you. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, 1 in the Opens and 1 in the Elite Series from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. 3 fish here today, and that doesn't show you how tough this fishery is this time around, with one angler that made a paycheck in every single event last year, and you are looking at him, and today, just 3 fish on day number 1, stop number 5, 5 pounds, 7 ounces, puts you in 15th place, and I know you're going to be very motivated going out there tomorrow. Have you scratched your head and paced around backstage enough to figure something out yet?
I have. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to smile my way through it right now, but I'm pretty mad at them, to be honest with you. The struggle bus continues a little bit for me, and I'm not real happy about it. But we're going to get it turned around, Dave. We'll get to catching them again. We'll see what tomorrow holds.
I have no doubt. Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Alabama, let's bring out one of your very own, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Alabama, Josh Strachner. 3 fish here today. 3 fish here on day number 1. 6 pounds, 11 ounces puts you in 14th. And you, too, have a belly full of motivation going out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I wish I could say what I want to say, but it wouldn't be good. But hopefully we can go out there tomorrow and scrounge up something. You know, I had a really tough practice, and I could see myself
catching what I caught today if I wasn't careful, and it happened. So tomorrow we can change something. So.
Always great to have you here. But hope it turns around for you tomorrow. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. 3 fish for Buddy as well. It's shocking how tough this fishery has been this time around for such a great fishery. 3 fish for 8 pounds, 15 ounces, puts him in 13th place currently. $8.15 for 3 fish here on day number 1. And Buddy, we going into this, everybody talked about how tough this one is, and we are 18 anglers into our weigh-in, and it looks like for a change, the anglers weren't lying. But in good news, you just took over Phoenix Boats Big Bass with that 4.7.
You know, it fished tough. You know, Monday fished good, Tuesday was terrible, Wednesday was even worse. You know, and today started out the same. I had some opportunities, you know, that just didn't work out. But Lord blessed us to be here, and we're going to make it a run again tomorrow.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 6-time Classic qualifier, hot off a top 10 at our last event from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. 5 fish here today for Mark Menendez. 5 fish day number 1 needs 14-15 to take the lead, but today is all about staying inside that top 50 today and tomorrow. Five fish here today. 5 fish for 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Puts him in 12th place currently. Let's hear it for Skeeter Yamaha Pro Mark Menendez. 9 pounds, 8 ounces puts you in 12th place. And, hey, go back-to-back 10 cuts here.
Well, that'd be great. You know, the spotted bass, the Coosa River spotted bass, is by far the meanest bass that swims. And it's probably a good thing that they don't get as big as those fish at Santee Cooper, because I believe they take out every jet ski they saw. Big topwater fish. Come work with me, Dave.
Would that be a bad thing?
No,
Sorry.
It wouldn't be a bad thing at all. But it's absolutely my favorite fish to catch and my favorite fish to deal with. They're so strong and so mean, and I'm going to go get me 5 more good ones like that tomorrow, David.
All right, go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Old Forge, PA, Jonathan Kelly. 5 fish for Jonathan Kelly here today. Five fish, 8 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 15th place currently, and getting a limit every day is going to be key in this one, as we've learned early in this weigh-in.
Oh, absolutely. I've had a horrible practice. I'll take that. The wheels definitely fell off the bus first thing this morning, and it was only like 9 a.m., so I slapped them back on, and we survived the day at least. I have had 4 bad days out there in a row. I want one good one. So I'm going to make it happen somehow, some way tomorrow. I don't know where, and I don't know when, but it's going to happen by the end of the day. So we'll see what happens, and we're going to get after it.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you back here tomorrow. The 1993 Bassmaster Classic champion from Lexington, North Carolina, David Fritz. David Fritz with 2 fish here today. And David, sometimes I hear a lot of hooing and hawing backstage because anglers are excited. It's a silent bunch today.
Well, you know, it sort of changed a little bit today. They've been biting a little better, and you know, I had 6 fish to jump off on me, and you know, I'd have been right there with 10, 12 pounds. I didn't have no 14 or 15, but you know, it's just the lake's in a funk right now. It's in between, and it's probably going to get better. I just hope it gets better during the tournament.
2 pounds, 3 ounces today. Wish you luck and see you back here tomorrow. A 5-time Elite Series bridesmaid, a 4-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Brock Mosley with 5 fish here today. 5 fish here on day number 1, stop number 5 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. And 5 fish here on day number 1. 8 pounds, 12 ounces puts him in 16th place currently. And Man, it's going to be another one of those events that doesn't feel physically like a northern event, but its scoreboard's going to be like a northern event because it's going to be so tight.
Yeah, one big bite can go a long ways here, and I hadn't got that big bite the last couple of days. I got on something in the river the first afternoon of practice, and I've been trying to locate them fish ever since. But it only takes one or two of those bites to get back in this thing. But all in all, it don't look good on paper, but we survived day one, and it could have been a lot worse. So we'll just have to go out there tomorrow, see if we can run into a big bite, and get back into Saturday.
Always great to have you here. See you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out an Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 5 fish for Stetson here today. Looks like a good day. 5 fish here on day number 1. Looking for 14-15 to take the lead. 13-11. He moves into 4th place with 13 pounds, 11 ounces. Digging deep in that BMC weighing bag. Let's hear it for Stetson Blaylock. 13-11. Day number 1 of the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. In 13-11, you're downright showing off here early in this weigh-in.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a good day when I caught what I had, and actually I lost a couple good ones. So fish are biting a little bit better today than they had been in practice, I feel like. But from what I hear about this place, this was my first trip here. Things can change quick, so we're going to have to make the right adjustments and be able to catch another good limit.
Keep it rolling. See you back here tomorrow. He's a Bassmaster Open winner and Elite Series rookie. Hot off his first classic appearance from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. 5 fish here today for Coop. Five fish here on day number 1. 9 pounds, 8 ounces puts you in 14th place currently. And, at least you got a limit. When you look at that leaderboard, it's not often in the Elite Series that a limit is the goal, but it's going to go a long way this week.
Absolutely. The limit was the goal going into today. It was actually my best day I've had all week. I've been struggling all week long, fished new water today. And I caught a bunch of fish. I couldn't get a big bite. So tomorrow we're going to switch things up again, go fish some more new water, just go fishing, and hopefully stumble on a couple big ones to jump up that leaderboard and hopefully fish on semifinal Saturday. But looking forward to getting back out, see if we can do something. Thanks, everyone, for coming, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll get gassed up. We'll see you back here in the morning. He's a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Brandon Card. 5 fish for Brandon Card here today. Five fish here on day number 1. Needs 14 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead. But as we've learned in this way, and the goal is just to stay inside the top 50. 5 fish here today, 12 pounds, 8 ounces inside the top 10 in 7th place currently. 12 pounds and 8 ounces for Brandon Card. A great first day here on Lay Lake. The 5th stop of the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. So 12-8, a lot of lakes you wouldn't be that excited, but this week that's going to go a long way.
Oh, yeah, it will. My practice was so brutal. I was actually kind of surprised that I caught what I caught, honestly. I didn't know what to expect because it was just, I didn't have a whole lot to go on based off of my practice, but I did find one little area where I got multiple bites in practice, and I went there and caught 4 of those 5 right there, just bang, bang, bang. So hopefully we'll find another school or 2 tomorrow and see what we can do.
Keep it rolling. Love seeing you catching them. Let's bring out a 3-time U.S. Open champion and 8-time Classic qualifier from Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. 5 fish here today. Five fish today for 11 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 11th place currently. £11, 6 ounces, sitting in 11th place, and keep doing that. You'll definitely be hanging out this weekend.
Well, I hope so. I really wasn't sure what it would take. Looking at the research, it's bigger bags, but post spawn, you never know. So I was happy with that. I had one big spot on, and I know a lot of guys probably lost a big one, but I would have liked to seen it. But I'm thankful. I had a good start, and I'm around a few fish, so hopefully I can keep doing that every day.
Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 5 fish here today. Looks like a good day. 5 fish here on day number 1. He's 14.15 for the lead. 13.80 moves into 5th place currently with 13 pounds, 8 ounces. Just 1 pound, 7 ounces short of the overall lead. 13 pounds, 8 ounces, sitting in 5th place. And, man, there's a lot of times where anglers leave the water and they feel pretty good. Then they go back to those tanks and they get demoralized. Was today kind of the opposite when you realized how tough it has been in a lot of the field?
I knew it was going to be this tough. I got real lucky today. Caught a couple real nice fish. I hadn't seen anything like that in practice, and I was honestly just hoping for a limit. That's how bad my practice was. So I don't know if we can do that again tomorrow. Probably not, but we're going to go out and give her hell.
One day down. Keep him rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. Jacob Porosnik with 5 fish here today. Hot off a top 10 to our last Elite Series event. 5 fish here on day number 1. 13 pounds, 2 ounces. He's inside the top 10 in 7th place currently with 13 pounds, 2 ounces. Let's hear it for Team Mercury's Jacob Porosnik. 13 pounds, 2 ounces puts you in 7th place, and that was pretty easy, huh?
No, not at all. I had to actually put my sunglasses on, put the trolling motor on high, and ended up catching those off the bed, and found some more, but they're not as big, so it's just, it depends all in the first about 30 minutes of this tournament, what happens and how things are going to go. Tomorrow the wind, it's supposed to get real cloudy tomorrow around noon. We're supposed to get a big storm coming in. Hopefully it'll turn them big ones on. I mean, they'll show themselves, but a lot of them just don't get it. So it's one of those things that you just got to put your head down and grind it out, and hopefully you get one of those 5 or 6 pounders, and that's just the way it is. You'll be right back in it. But it's a fun lake. I just wish I could catch some spotted bass. I love catching them.
We caught him pretty good today. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A Bassmaster Open winner and Classic qualifier from Osaka, Japan, Kenta Kimura. 5 fish here today for Kenta. Five fish day number 1, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, 10 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 15th place currently with 10 pounds and 6 ounces. £10 pounds and 6 ounces. And Kenta Kimura moves into 15th place, and you survived today. Got to get him again tomorrow, Kenta.
Yeah, hopefully I get enough to, be okay, but really, they wasn't set it up until noon for me, and I don't know what's going on really. I just have to completely change that up tomorrow.
Well, you're going to get that opportunity. We wish you luck and see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, the Prince of Palatka from Palatka, Florida, Cliff Prince. 5 fish for Cliff Prince here today. Some days it seems like being a pro angler would be like the easiest job in the world, and then some days it's like I'm really glad to be an MC.
Man, it was a grind out there today, buddy. I'm going to tell you, it was a grind. I don't think I got a bite after about 1 o'clock. It was just like the Dead Sea out there for me. I don't know what's up, but
8:14 today, so not so bad in 22nd place. Wish you luck and see you back here tomorrow. An 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. 5 fish for Bill Lowen here today. Five fish here on day number 1. 5 pounds, 12 ounces, puts him in 27th place currently. Oh, boom shakalaka. tiny bass. 5. I wasn't laughing at your weight, I promise. I don't know what I was laughing at. I was laughing with you. That's what I was doing.
Well, you got to laugh or you'll cry. You know, you have no idea how proud I am of them 5 little fish. It was definitely a grinder. Practice has been a grinder. All I can do tomorrow is get back out there and try to get some bigger bites. You know, I had one big fish this morning that I lost, but it wouldn't have helped when you only catch 5 pounds. So thank everybody for coming. We'll see you tomorrow.
Just day one. Big comeback tomorrow. Let's bring in a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. Frank Talley with 5 fish here today. This was an easy one, right, Frank?
Oh, my Lord. If I would have left out of there this morning thinking I had, if I could leave out with, what is it, Lisa, 11-1, I'd be tickled pink. I prayed all night for 10, so good Lord looked out after me for another extra pound. So we'll see what we can do tomorrow to stay in here.
Put you in 14th place, so hopefully it works out good for you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. 5 fish for Greg DePalma here today. Won a kayak tournament recently, and even with a kayak, it must have been harder work today. Here, 7 pounds, 10 ounces, puts you in 26th place currently, but happy to have a limit under a tough, tough day.
I'm super happy to have a limit. I had 5 bites today, and that's all 5 of them. Yeah, you know, hey, real quick, if you guys are looking to get into bass fishing, you know, kayak fishing is a great avenue, and Bassmaster, as always, has one of the best platforms there is. So if you guys are looking to get into it in an inexpensive way, that's the way to do it.
Well, that's a great tip. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, an 8-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. 5 fish for Chris Zaldane here today. 5 fish here on day number 1. 8 pounds, 2 ounces puts him in 26th place currently. And man, I don't know whether you guys will get less sleep or more sleep tonight, but you guys got a lot of figuring out to do between now and tomorrow, because it's literally 1 bite difference between the leader and where you're sitting.
No, absolutely. You know, I typically like these grinder tournaments, but this is like a whole nother level of grinding. 2 really cool things happened today, and they happened about 5 minutes ago. The 2 best things that happened to me all day. 1, Gretchen handed me my check from last week. And 2, I saw Trip Weldon back there. He gave me a big old hug, so that's awesome. So we're going to make a couple adjustments tonight and then hit it hard tomorrow.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Alabama, I know you're going to get very loud for one of your very own. 2-time FLW Tour winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Scott Canterbury. 5 fish for Scott Canterbury here today. Needs 14 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead here on day number 1. Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 5 all alive. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 12th place currently. Let's hear it for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. And sitting in 12th place right now, and he's going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be 4 pounds, 7 ounces, or better than 4 pounds, 7 ounces, or 4 pounds, 7 is a tie with Buddy Gross. That fish right there. 4 pounds, 6 ounces, not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. But 1 day down, and man, it seems like the entire field has a lot of figuring out to do, but you got a lot of history here, so pretty likely you'll crack the code before this is done.
I don't know. Today was the toughest day I've seen this week, and it could get tougher. So I don't know. The good thing is I can run a lot of fresh water and still have confidence because, you know, I fished here so much. But I don't know, man. It's just tough out there. This lake's fishing really tough. It's got a lot of fish in it. It's really good. This is just a really tough time of year. They're sold up. They're just coming off spawning, and the shad spawn's going on at night, first thing in the morning, and then it just gets super tough after that first hour of daylight, and we're experiencing it. But looking forward to getting out there tomorrow. Maybe I can catch 5 like that one good one.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. 1 Alabama hammer, 2 another from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. Matt Herron, a 10-time Classic qualifier, former TTBC champion, 5 fish here today. 5 fish here on day number 1, 13 pounds, 15 ounces, and Matt Herron finds himself in the top 5 in 4th place currently. Digging deep in that BMC weigh-in bag, let's hear it for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Asheville, Alabama. Matt Herron, 13 pounds, 15 ounces, and a decent start to things. This one does not seem like it was an easy one for anybody.
You know, I fished this thing since I was big enough to walk, and I run everything I had. I left it all out there, and I've never seen this river in all my 60 years. I've never seen it fishing this bad. I mean, it's really, really bad. I know we've hit it in a funk. I know that there's a lot going on, but there's a tremendous amount of tournament pressure. There's a tremendous amount of spraying and mismanagement with the water, and the old lake's struggling. It needs help.
Well, it's great to have you here. Our next angler, a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Wisconsin. Get loud for Pat Schlopper. 5 fish for Pat Schlopper here today, the former Bass Nation national champion. Qualified for the elites through the Bass Nation and through the Bassmaster Opens. Brings us 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 5 ounces, puts him in 19th place currently. And a decent day, but you don't probably not going to feel safe tonight, that's for sure.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm in complete survival mode. I said I'd be really happy to get 10 pounds today and really happy to have that. So don't know if I can do it again tomorrow, but, could bring in no fish, but I could stumble in a couple of them big ones and maybe have a good bag. So we'll see.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. 32-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 16-time Bassmaster winner from Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. 3 fish for Rick Clunn here today. Three fish here on day number 1. 6 pounds, 9 ounces, puts him in 33rd place currently. And he's going to hold one up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Clunn, truly a living legend, 4-time Bassmaster Classic champion, and qualified for a record 32 Bassmaster Classics. Let's hear it for the one and only Rick Clunn. 6 pounds, 9 ounces, and another shot tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. And on we go. Next up, the first Canadian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. 5 fish here today. 5 fish here in day number 1. Needs 14-15 to take the lead. Today, 10 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 17th place currently. 4 pounds, 6 ounces short of the overall lead. Let's hear it for Ranger Pro Chris Johnston. 10 pounds, 9 ounces, and you survived today, but a lot of work ahead tomorrow.
Yeah, that's all I did was survive. I need to do something a little different tomorrow. My game plan today, it didn't go to plan, and I didn't get any bites this morning, so I really was just scrambling all day to get that 10 pounds. But hopefully tomorrow I'll change things up, and I'll see what happens.
Go make it happen. He's an Elite Series champion and the reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Wisconsin, Jay Shakurat. 5 fish for Jay Shakurat, set the all-time winning weight of a smallmouth bass tournament. 102 pounds, 9 ounces to join the Bassmaster Century Club. 5 fish here today, looking for 14, 15, 13 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 7th place currently with 13 pounds and 5 ounces. Let's hear it for the Nitro Mercury Pro from Wisconsin, our reigning Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. 13.5, a good day today. We're going to weigh this fish for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 4 pounds, 7 ounces. Brandon Cobb, leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the Year. 4 pounds and an ounce. So not going to take that over, but a great day. And especially after you see how tough it's been on some others, you got to feel good about how things went for you today.
Yeah, very happy with the day. Practice sucked. It's pretty much sucked all year, to be honest with you. Every tournament I've practiced for, you might as well just scrap the entire practice and just go fishing, which is what I did today, and it was a good day. Hopefully I can back it up tomorrow. I think I'm going to do something completely different tomorrow, maybe run up the river, try for spotted bass or something. So we'll see what happens.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. The only Australian ever to win an Elite Series event from Toowoomba, Australia. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. A great season he is having in the top 10 in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year standings. 5 fish here today to keep that season going. 5 fish here today. Day number 1, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake, and 5 very, very lively spotted bass. 12 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 11th place currently. 11th place currently as we near the halfway point of this tournament. A good day number 1 once again for Carl Jacobson. And man, this incredible 2023 continues for you. What a year, and man, another great event.
Thank you. Well, I got to do it again tomorrow. Good day. I saved my butt big time today. I had 3 all day. I literally seen both dams of this lake. I've never run like that. I went all the way that way, and then I went all the way that way and caught my last 2. So sort of saved the day. But, yeah, I'm just making good decisions. Had a really good morning. Should have had a really good bag straight up this morning. Just missed a couple of fish. But hopefully we can back it up, keep the train rolling.
Awesome to watch. Can't wait to see it happen again tomorrow. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland. Get loud for Brian Schmidt. 5 fish here today for Brian Schmidt. Looks like a decent day. 5 fish here today on day number 1. Stop number 5 of the Bassmaster Elite Series. And Brian Schmidt bringing us 5 fish, all alive. All these fish go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boats. Go back in the water for you guys to catch for years and years to come. 11 pounds, 15 ounces. Puts them in 13th place currently. Another good start here on the Elite Series for Brian Schmidt. Hot off a bridesmaid finish at the Bassmaster Classic. And 11-15 puts you in 13th place, and a decent day today.
Decent for sure. So best day I've had since I've been here. This is a grind, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I just pulled up on plan A, it didn't work, plan B didn't work, plan C didn't work, plan D worked a little bit. Hopefully we learn some for tomorrow and we could catch a few tomorrow.
Go make it happen. I'll see you back here tomorrow. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 5 fish for Greg Hackney here today. 5 fish here on day number 1. 11 pounds even, puts him in 20th place currently, and not bad.
We kind of got a grinder working, so yeah, I'll take it. It's been very challenging this week, so I like to see it when they don't catch them as good. I'll be honest with you. Every now and then it's good for everybody to get back into reality, so this week's a reality check.
All right, we'll keep on catching them. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Georgia, Mark Frazier. 5 fish for Mark Frazier here today. Here's my buddy. We are 5 tournaments in. He's yet to give me knuckles. Are we doing it today? We are not doing it today. 11 pounds and 9 ounces. You move into 18th place currently, and your son still hates my guts. Let's hear it for Mark Frazier. To be clear, your son's a very nice young man. He just doesn't like me, which, I mean, he's not the first person. So I'm okay. Can we try one more time? Knuckles. Are you? No. By the end of the season, it is my goal.
Yeah, you got to blame me for that one because I didn't want to do anything with anybody growing up. So I was the shyest on the whole team. So, yeah, it was a pretty good day. Caught a handful of fish, just didn't really run into any big ones. They're all about the same size. So I don't know. Try to do the same thing tomorrow, but capitalize on some bigger bites.
All right, well, it looks like your son's bored. He's yawning now, so come on. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Who do we have next? A former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. His son Axel loves to give me knuckles. Just saying. Just saying. 5 fish here today. Five fish for the Express Yamaha Pro from Louisiana, former Bass Nation national champion. 3-time Classic qualifier, 10 pounds, 11 ounces, puts him in 22nd place currently. And Caleb Summerall survives day number 1 here on Lay Lake at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. Can't thank Shelby County enough for being our great host community here this week. And 5 fish here today, a decent day, man. Gotta feel good when you see how tough it has been on the rest of the field.
Very much so, man. I love tough ones. I really do. Just never figured out how to get a big bite just quite as of yet. So hopefully I can get that baseline to start my day tomorrow and get a couple big ones.
Don't make it happen. Our next angler, hot off a top 10 last week. He's a 2-time Elite Series champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. A good tournament 2 weeks ago, sorry. Last week was the Open, but 2 weeks ago, the last Elite Series event. 5 fish here today. Looks like another good day. 5 fish here today. Day number 1, stop number 5 of 2023, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake, and 5 very, very lively fish. Very happy.
I'm happy, they're happy.
He's happy, they're happy. I'm not. 12 pounds even. Puts them in 13th place. I have dinner reservations coming up quickly, so hold this fish high, and we'll take pictures, and I can leave. No, really, I don't want to leave, ladies and gentlemen. I was just mumbling incoherently, and that happens to me every once in a while. But 12 pounds even, not bad. You're in 13th place.
I'm proud of that big old Coosa River spot, man. They fight hard, man. It's a lot of fun. Today was just tricky. You know, it's just changed. Complete change. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but it's fun. When you get around them, you get bit. These fish, they fight pretty darn hard. So Coosa River spots, they lived up to the hype. We just need a couple more like that tomorrow.
All right, perfect. We'll see you back here tomorrow, Alabama. Get loud for one of your very own, a 2-time Classic qualifier, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. 5 fish here today, having a great season in the mix in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. 5 fish here today. Day number 1, stop number 5. Five fish here today, 11 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves inside the top 20 in 18th place currently. Another good start on the Bassmaster Elite Series for Kyle Welcher. And 11 pounds, 10 ounces is generally not the goal, but you got to be feeling pretty decent. As you know, we're nearing the halfway point of the weigh-in, and unless crazy things start to happen, this was a tough day.
Yeah, no, it definitely was, and I'm just glad to be in Alabama, and I embrace the grind. You know, I kind of grew up fishing like this, and it's fine with me to go out there and get 8 or 9 bites all day. Like, I kind of like it. Like, I like whenever it's tough, and it makes you stay focused and really, tuned into that next bite because you know how important it is. But I kind of like the tough ones.
Working out good for you so far. Keep it rolling. Speaking of working out good, let's bring out your Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year leader, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. 5 fish here today for Brandon Cobb. Has been having an incredible season. 3 top 10s so far. Nothing outside of the top 20. Leading Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, 13 pounds and an ounce. And once again, Brandon Cobb throws his hat in the ring in 10th place currently with 13-1. And Brandon Cobb, your Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year leader, also your Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the Year leader, is once again in the mix here this week in 10th place currently with 13-1. Not bad for a guy that at one point today on live I heard you say, I thought it was more likely that I would zero today than catch 8 pounds. Well, you caught much more than that, so it turns out, guess what? You can catch them again.
Yeah, actually, what I meant by that is I expected to barely get 5 bites today, but I thought I might catch, 10 plus pounds with like 3 fish or 4 fish. And then today I caught 20, 25 fish.
but they were tiny. At one point, I had 5 in the live well. The longest one was 12 1/4 inches, and the shortest one was 12 even, obviously legal size. But I think I had like 4 10 with 5. And I called most of, or all of them. So it was a good day. I caught a ton of fish. I feel like I can catch a limit again tomorrow. I wasn't sure today, but now after catching so many, I think I can catch some again.
Looking forward to watching it go down. We'll see you back here tomorrow. On Elite Series rookie from Connecticut, Alex Wetherell. 5 fish here today for Alex Wetherell. 5 fish here on day number 1 at the halfway point of this weigh in 8 pounds 5 ounces, moves into 39th place currently, and 5's going to be key. And when this all shakes out, it's going to be an incredibly tight top 50.
Yeah, it's. I'm not going to say anything anyone else hasn't already said. It's really tough out there, and I got something going, but the weather changed a little bit. So if it changes again tomorrow, I'll see what we can do.
See you back here tomorrow. Everyone gets first 2 days. We'll hope to get you through to semifinal Saturday. A 2-time Elite Series champion took a win earlier this year from Panama City Beach, Florida. Drew Benton. 5 fish here today for the now 2-time Elite Series champion. 5 fish today, 6 pounds 12 ounces, puts you in 43rd place. And a lot of times in pro fishing, the weight does not equal the work.
No, I worked my butt off for that 6 pounds. That might be the smallest limit I've weighed in on this stage, but I'm proud to have them. It was a grind out there today. Hopefully we can make an adjustment. I saw a couple big ones this afternoon that I couldn't catch, so maybe we can catch those tomorrow and get off to a good start.
Well, it's great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, former Forest Wood Cup champion from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. Scott Martin, 5 fish here today. And as we've learned in the first 50 anglers to weigh in, 5 fish is not a guarantee this time around. Lay Lake, an incredible fishery, but a tough time. And today, 10 pounds 9 ounces puts him in 26th place currently with 10 pounds 9 ounces. Let's hear it for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro 10-9 on day 1 at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. And having 5 fish here is going to go a long way. But, I mean, you're the 51st angler to weigh in, and you're in 26th place. So you got to figure when this all shakes out, probably somewhere right around the cut line. But I don't think anybody's resting easy tonight.
No, you know, this is what you call a first-class grinder right here. And there's so many fluctuations in how these fish bite with current, water levels. I mean, overnight last night, the water came up to the highest it's been all practice. It kind of changes things. So it makes it a little complicated. We had all that wind and all those clouds this morning. You know, I really struggled this morning. I was swimming a jig, and old Canterbury, you know, him and I roomed together. He's like, man, if you swim that jig all day long, you might only get 6 or 7 bites, but they're going to weigh 15, 16 pounds. So I got it this morning. I'm swimming my jig. First one that bites, 12 inches long. I'm like, what the heck? Second one that bites, 12 inches long. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I couldn't get anything going, but this afternoon I made some adjustments, started catching some of those little bit better fish, but we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Great to have you here as always. Forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Alabama, I know you're going to get very loud for your very own. He is a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle.
Yes. We're trying to add to that rate, but we're slow.
5 fish here today, 9-13. Puts you in 32nd place, and this is your home state. I mean, it's all under control, right?
That 9-13 on the scales, but they actually relate to 13. I mean, that's what they told me when they got them out. They said, we feel like we're 13. I said, we're going to let Lisa call that on them. We're not going to argue with that. I used to love to come down to Lay Lake. I grew up fishing down here, driving back and forth fishing, and it's changed a lot, Dave, and since I hadn't fished down here much in the last 8 or 9 years, but it has changed a lot. It seems to be a lot tougher just to get bites, so I got to make a few key adjustments. I was really puzzled this morning. I couldn't catch them on a buzzbait. I couldn't catch them on a swim jig, which I think these fish have seen so many swim jigs. When you get it out of the box, you see the grass shake where they're running, trying to get up over somebody's dock. I mean, I seen 2 of them sitting up under a dog in a yard. I said they have been, Wes Logan has thrown at them to their give out. So I'm going to make a few adjustments tomorrow, see if I can slow down and get a couple of key bites. As long as I had around 10 pounds, I think you can stay in it, so we're hanging in.
Hanging in. I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow. Keep the noise going for the 2012 PAA Angler of the Year, the pride of Winchester, Tennessee, Mr. Phoenix Boats, Gary Klaus. Fish here today. Looks like a good day at the office for Gary Klaus. 5 fish here today. Oh, boy. Needs 14 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead. 5 all alive. Day number 1, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Looking for 14, 15. 16 pounds, 2 ounces. 16-2, and Gary Klaus is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. And that's 16-2, a brand new VMC Monster Bag of the Day. 16 pounds, 2 ounces, and Gary Klaus is leading this event. Going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats, Big Bass. Needs to be better than 4 pounds, 7 ounces. 5 pounds, 4 ounces, so he is leading the tournament. You're leading Phoenix Boats, Big Bass. And, man, a great day number 1.
Yeah, I can't complain. You know, this morning started out terrible. I caught 3 little old fish, and then I ran everywhere, and everybody, boat on every place I wanted to stop. And I'll be honest with you, I got spun out by noon. I mean, I was running like a chicken, and finally settled down, found one little spot, and just camped out there the rest of the day.
Great start to things. I'd love to see you keep it rolling through the weekend.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's you know how this deal is. It could be good tomorrow. It could be terrible. You know, I could be running around at noon again, spun out. You never know.
Well, I hope to see you back here tomorrow with a similar weight. I know all the folks back at the Phoenix factory are pretty happy right now. Let's keep them rolling through. Another Strike King College Bass champion from Tennessee, Jacob Fouts. 5 fish here today. Five fish here on day number 1 for the former Classic qualifier. 9 pounds, 2 ounces, puts you in 37th place currently. And, I mean, this is going to be a tight leaderboard when you look at it at the end of today.
Yeah, it absolutely is. You know, I've never been so tickled to catch 9 pounds in my whole life. But, you know, there's plenty of big ones swimming around out here. This place has got them. They're not quite showing it this week, but we're going to go out tomorrow and see if we can't wrangle up 5 of them.
Well, get rigged and get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 6:30. Let's bring out another Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derek Hudnall. 5 fish for Derek Hudnall here today. Five fish here on day number 1. Nice thing about a weigh-in is like you learn all the words to the songs. 11 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 24th place currently with 11.2. So a decent day today, but it's not going to make tomorrow any easier by the looks of things.
No, it isn't. I'm tickled just to catch that. I didn't even, you know, you had to hit the water, you know, the way this place is fishing right now, just kind of hoping you fall on something. Man, it's just tough. But, hey, we got another day. These weights are super tight, and they're pretty low, so you can make a big move pretty quick. So let's go do it tomorrow.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hot off a win just last week. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. 5 fish here today for John Cox. Looks like a decent day here today. 5 fish here today, 13 pounds, 5 ounces. And once again, John Cox is inside the top 10 in 8th place currently at the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite on Lay Lake. Let's hear it for Team Berkeley's John Cox. Rolled out in the Berkeley wrap rig this morning. Comes back with 13 pounds and 5 ounces. And shocker, inside the top 10 again. Gee, golly, you caught him.
That was a miracle of the day. I mean, if you would have seen it, it was bad. I had 2 12-inchers most of the day, and I was like, gosh, just God, let me get a limit somehow, and started bouncing around and caught those. So I'm excited to get out there tomorrow. You know, maybe we'll figure something out on this place. I keep getting it confused. I feel like we're out there on Neely Henry running around, and I remember I'm like, oh, wait, no, this is Lay Lake, and I don't know anything about it. So, but we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Good first day. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. 5 fish for Jason Christie here today. Looks like a good day here today. 5 fish for Jason Christie. 16 pounds, 5 ounces. I'd say so. Rockets up all the way to the lead with 16 pounds and 5 ounces for the Skeeter Yamaha Pro from Dry Creek, Oklahoma. 16 pounds and 5 ounces. And man, you got to be happy with that.
I'm real happy. You know, I got a cool story. So whenever we arrived here on Sunday, Shanna ran into the grocery store. We were 30 minutes away, and this college kid runs up and says, "Hey, my brother's turning 15. Would you do a video for him?" And I said, "Absolutely." So I did a video. His name is Ethan. I get a text last night. He's standing out there. My marshal was Ethan.
Come on.
Yeah, what are the odds of that? So whenever things like that happen, it's your day. I mean, I wasn't on much, just went fishing today and got a few of the right bites. So hopefully we can repeat it tomorrow.
Very cool story. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's an Elite Series rookie, has made every cut this season from Alabama, David Gaston. 5 fish here today. Five fish here today. 5th stop of the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series, 12 pounds, 6 ounces. And once again, David Gaston in the mix in 17th place currently with 12 pounds and 6 ounces. 12-6 and a good start to things because it seems like this one's been a little tricky.
Yeah, this place is tough, and, I was happy to catch that. I mean, it's if it was here 2 weeks ago, it would have been good. If it was here, another 2 weeks from now, it'd be good. So, but we're here now, so you still got to catch them. And I'll just try to catch another 12 pounds more. If I catch 8, I catch 8. But if I catch 7, I'll be happy with it. At least I caught something.
Catch them. We look forward to seeing how it works out for you. A 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. 5 fish here today for Shane LaHue. 5 fish here on day number 1. 12 pounds, 6 ounces, so a good day. Moves into 17th place currently. Inside the top 20 once again for Shane LaHue. £12 pounds, 6 ounces, and sitting in 17th place, so not so bad.
No, it was tough. I mean, I only got 7 bites, I think, all day, so I'm not really sure, exactly what to do. I caught one big one early. I knew that was kind of how I needed to start, so I got really, I think it's like my second or third cast, I caught one almost 5 pounds, so then the rest of the day we really struggled, so we got to figure something out tomorrow, but we'll go do it again and figure it out, I guess, as we go.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Another Alabama angler and another Elite Series rookie. Here's your reigning and defending Bass Nation National Champion, Will Davis Jr. About time. What the crowd just showed up, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! 5 fish here today for Will Davis, giving you something to cheer about. 15 pounds, 14 ounces. And Will Davis Jr. moves into 3rd place. And the crowd just made more noise for Will Davis Jr. than they did for the last 59 anglers combined, okay? And it's not even just the truck horn. I mean, there's other people making noise, but we need more of that truck horn at every single event. Oh wow. People are going to think we're swearing up here if they hear all those horns. Tell me about your day.
It's a very blessed day. I lost a couple good ones, and it's going to end up hurting me, I believe. But just got to go out, tomorrow and do it. I'm just so thankful to have a good support system like I got. My family, my little girl, my wife, and all my family and all my friends. Thank y'all so much for coming. That's the GOAT out there. That's AKA Chris Landers. He's the one that's blowing the horns. I worked for him for 5 years, and without him or me up under him, I would not be able to do this. He let me off when I needed to be. So hats off to him. And I caught one good one early swimming Davis swimming jig, and then I caught a couple good ones on a shaky fish and a couple on a spook. But tomorrow I just got to figure out what they're doing because they're changing pretty rapidly right now.
Great start to things. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. One more time. Let's hear it for Will Davis Jr. A 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. The horn's broken, evidently. I'm sorry, Jake. I mean, very great fans, very impartial, though. Not impartial. 5 fish today, 7 pounds, 13 ounces, and puts in 51st place. And yeah.
Yeah, we got to go to work tomorrow. I mean, I never got a big bite. I mean, a 2+ pound bite would be good, but I never got it today. But hey, the good thing about this place, you catch 13 pounds, you're going to make up a lot of ground. So we're going to go out and go swing tomorrow and see what happens. You never know. It's tough. It's tough on everybody, but we'll go try again tomorrow.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a 4-time Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. 5 fish here today for Matt Airy. A good day today. Needs 16.6 to take the lead. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. And Team Toyota's Matt Airy rockets all the way to the top of the leaderboard. Matt Airy is leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake with a VMC Monster Bag of the Day that's 17 pounds and 6 ounces. And that's how you want to start an Elite Series event. Needs to be better than 5'4" to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds, 4 ounces to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 4'11", not going to do that, but you are leading this tournament. And, man, you are leading on a day that went so wrong for so many.
The 3 biggest fish I've seen all week were in that bag right there, and I absolutely threw the tackle box at them. And I'll tell you, I caught every single one of them. One of them came off the bed, one of them came flipping, one of them came swim jigging, and 2 of them came casting a worm. So I'm really got it dialed in right now, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go out tomorrow, junk it up again, just fish what looks good, fish the moment, fish the conditions, and Lord willing, we run into a couple more big largemouth like that, because that is the key to do well here this week.
Awesome to have you here. Awesome job. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Before we bring out our next angler, ladies and gentlemen, I got to thank all of our crowd that comes out here. It is a hot day here for you guys to come out here, everybody who tunes in on Bassmaster.com. But all of this started with Bassmaster Magazine. Who here in the crowd would like to be in Bassmaster Magazine? 6 of you and the guy with the truck horn. Awesome. We don't need many. But coming up is the 500th edition of Bassmaster Magazine. And as we had the Year of the Fan just a year ago, and as we've learned many times over and over again, you guys are the reason that bass is what it is. The fans built this sport. The fans own this sport. And we want to feature some of you guys in Bassmaster Magazine, the 500th edition. How you do that is post your picture on any of Bass's social media, and make sure you use hashtag Bassmaster Magazine. That's all you got to do. Post. What angler doesn't love to post a picture of themselves holding a fish? Well, you can do that whether you're here or at home. Make sure to use hashtag Bassmaster Magazine. And let's get back to our weigh-in. Our next angler, he is a former Bassmaster Open winner from Manny, Louisiana, Daryl Gleason. 5 fish here today. Let's get him inside that cut. 5 fish here on day number 1. 11 pounds, 14 ounces. Puts him in 23rd place currently. £11 pounds, 14 ounces, sitting in 23rd place currently. So a decent day today.
Yeah, man. I ain't seen a 2-pounder all week, and then today my smallest one's a 2-pounder. So you'll take that every time, dude. Grateful for every bite. Go home, get some groceries in me. I'm sure Mama's cooking something delicious, and start thinking about what to do tomorrow.
Perfect. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning when you figure it out. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Blue Ash, Ohio, Alex Redwine. 5 fish here today. Five fish here on day number 1 for Alex Redwine. Five fish. 11 pounds, 5 ounces. He moves into 31st place currently with 11 pounds and 5 ounces for Alex Redwine. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. 11 pounds, 5 ounces puts you in 31st place. So going to get him again tomorrow, obviously. But you survived day number 1.
Yeah, survived for sure. What was that big horn or whatever? Like, is that...
That wasn't for you. It was for Bill Davis Jr. He is well, they're all probably seeing him right now backstage.
Oh, I figured I could get it from as like an Alabama welcome or something. But maybe I'll get it tomorrow. It's been fun down here. Today was for sure a survival day. I caught a lot of fish kind of early on, and then I just kind of spent the rest of the day just looking for another big bite that was really going to help me out for tomorrow. And I just didn't get a hold of that bite, but hopefully tomorrow we can have another quick start and then really get another big bite so we can fish on Saturday.
Love to see that happen for you. I'm sure there'll be more horns ahead. Let's bring out our next angler, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Corbin, Kentucky, Mike Huff. 5 fish here today. Five fish here on day number 1, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, 7 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 55th place currently, and there'll be a lot of anglers shooting at a comeback tomorrow, and unfortunately, you're going to be one of them.
I am. I have not figured out how to catch a good one this entire week. I'm actually really proud of that. That's the most fish I've caught all week, but got to figure out how to get some, 2.5 pounders tomorrow, try to move up.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow, all the way from Japan. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner, Masayuki Masashita. Masa has 5 fish here today. Fun day?
Yeah, fine, but all little ones.
All little ones, he says. We're used to it. 5 fish here today, 9 pounds, 8 ounces, puts him in 44th place. Another shot at him again tomorrow. Thank you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. I know you're going to get loud. A former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year and Classic champion from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iconelli. Ike having an incredible season here inside the top 10 in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year leaderboard. 5 fish here today. Looks like another good day at the office for Ike. 11 pounds, 15 ounces. Puts him in 22nd place currently. Mike Iconelli, 11 pounds, 15 ounces, and sitting in 22nd place currently. Not bad.
It's okay, but I tell you what, man, it's great to be back at Bass. The weigh-ins, the crowd, like to hear the fans like that. That's why I do this, man. That pumps me up. I just love that. It's special about this circuit, the fan interaction. I've been doing it a long time. I'm so lucky to have some of the best fans in the world, and I just want to thank everybody for following along with Bass, following along with my career. It's been so awesome. It's been so great. It's so great to be back.
Awesome to have you here. Look forward to seeing you all season long. He's a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. 5 fish today, has led day number 1, the last 2 Bassmaster Elite Series events. 5 fish here today on day number 1. 6 pounds, 11 ounces, puts him in 61st. So you broke the streak of leading on day number 1, but who cares about day number 1 if you can get right and make it to day 4?
Oh, yeah, we really jacked it up today. I was pretty much trash fishing all day. I caught a bunch of big stripers, about 10-pound stripers. Caught a bunch of drum. All I'm missing was a catfish, and I'd have the trash fish trifecta.
tomorrow, another day.
Yeah, I just need to catch a couple 10-pound largemouth, a couple 5-pound spots, and yeah, maybe we'll be back in it.
Make it happen. I believe in you. I believe in you. From South Carolina, he won the first Elite Series event he fished. Get loud for Brian New. Had a good day today, according to Bass Track, and by the looks of things, Bass Track is not lying. 5 fish here today for Brian New. Needs 17 pounds, 7 ounces to take the lead. 5 all alive. 18 pounds, 12 ounces. And Brian New is officially leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake with 18 pounds and 12 ounces. A brand new leader. And a brand new VMC Monster Bag of the Day. That one, 18 pounds and 12 ounces. And we're going to weigh this fish for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds and 4 ounces. Looking for 5'4", 5 pounds even. Not going to take that over, but you are leading the tournament. And after a very uncharacteristically tough season, how good does that feel?
Very, very. I may not catch another bass the rest of my life, but that felt good. You know, things haven't went well this year. A lot of things that are out of my control happen, and you know, but that's part of it. You know, you gotta keep pushing and keep working through it, and it's real easy to get down, and I did get down. But after those last two, I was a little down, but then I came back up, and you know, I caught a bag today, and you got to learn to just keep working hard and keep thinking positive and keep trying to do good, whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, and just keep fighting. But hey, I'm pretty excited.
I'm excited to see how this ends for you. Go get him again tomorrow. A former Bass Nation national champion from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. Matty Wong with 5 fish here today. For the former Bass Nation national champion and classic qualifier. 5 fish here on day number 1, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. And those 5 fish, 9 pounds, 6 ounces, puts them in 49th place currently. 70 anglers into our day 1 weigh-in, 104 anglers in the field. We cut it down to 50 for semifinal Saturday and top 10 fishing championship Sunday. So 5 fish today going to go a long way, but man, that 50 cut is going to be tight tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm happy to have those 5. After practice, it was not looking good. It's crazy because I came here in pre-practice and poked around a bit and had a really one good day of practice and then caught like 1 fish the next day. So this place is really flip-flop, but you know, it's able to catch them a way that I enjoy catching them. Caught a few more fish than I thought I was going to be able to, but I'm happy with what I got, and hopefully I can follow it up again with like even a bigger bag tomorrow. But either way, thank you guys for coming out and supporting us. A huge mahalo to all my sponsors, everyone back on the West Coast and Hawaii, and you know, and all of you guys more so. Give you guys yourself a round of applause, because without you guys supporting us, we don't got a sport. So mahalo, everyone.
Mahalo. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's the only Canadian with multiple Bassmaster wins. He is the reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie. Jeff Gustafson with 5 fish here today. Five fish on day number 1, stop number 5 of the Bassmaster Elite Series. And those 5 fish weigh 12 pounds, 13 ounces. So he's inside the top 20 in 18th place currently. Another good day for Gussie here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And there he is, your 2023 Bassmaster Classic champion. The first Canadian ever to win. And winning a classic comes with some benefits, you know, like you're guaranteed a berth in the next classic. And evidently, according to social media, you're allowed to leave the water during pre-fish to have barbecue lunch because you have no pressure coming into events.
Yeah, we have a really nice spot down the lake, and so Shelbs made me a nice steak for lunch on the second day of practice. I mean, it's hot in Alabama, And I've been working. I was getting after it. I was out there at first light every morning. So yeah, came in, had a little lunch, got a break from the heat, and today I got 5 spotted bass. We don't get to fish for spots up north, up in Canada, and I love catching them. I love fishing for them, and got 5 nice ones today. But I gotta get a kicker in there tomorrow.
Looking forward to seeing it happen for you. Always great to have you here. Bringing up our reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a title he's won not once but twice, from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. 5 fish for Brandon Polinick here today. Ooh, looks like a good day. Needs 18 pounds, 13 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish here on day number 1. 19 pounds, 7 ounces. And the prodigy is firmly perched atop our leaderboard with 19 pounds, 7 ounces. The Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake is being led by Brandon Polnick. And that, of course, another VMC monster bag of the day. 19 pounds, 7 ounces. Let's see if he can take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5'4". 5 pounds, 14 ounces. And you are leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass. You are leading the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. And that's more like it.
Oh, gosh, it feels good. It looks so much better on paper. It was so hard to just get a bite today. But I was blessed with that 514, and a couple other good bites that are above 3 pounds, and those are like gold this week. All day I was telling Kyle, filming me, I'm like, I just want to catch enough weight that I don't have to catch a bass tomorrow, because I don't know if I can catch a bass. So when I caught that big one early, I'm like, just keep the momentum, keep the momentum. I know that that's not repeatable, or at least I don't expect it. It is possible, but it's not very probable.
Well, I have faith that you will catch a bass tomorrow, but you're a tournament leader right now. A 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Lake Wiley, South Carolina, Todd Otten. 5 fish here today for Todd Otten. Seven pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 63rd for day number 1, but another shot at him tomorrow. And when you look at our leaderboard, there's going to be a lot of places changing because it's going to be tight.
Yeah, it is. And, I didn't have a bite till like lunchtime today, and I was like pulling my hair out, but just happy to weigh something in, actually. But, tomorrow's a different day. A lot of fish got called off, probably spawning. So, things are going to shift around tomorrow. I hope that's me. Moves up.
Hope you move up that leaderboard. We'll find out tomorrow. See you back here at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Let's bring out a former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, a former Elite Series champion in the top 3 in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, Drew Cook. 5 fish here today. Five fish for 8 pounds, 11 ounces. Puts you in 58th place right now, but you have a incredibly cute fish caddy up here with you.
Yeah, this is about the best thing I've seen all day. All year I haven't had one of those days, and today I had one of those days. Lost them, broke them off, whatever. Could go wrong, did go wrong. But hopefully that's the last one of those days we have for the rest of the year. I think we'll be all right. We got to catch us a bunch tomorrow to make up some ground, but we looked at one dam today. We're going to look at the other one tomorrow.
Go do it. Well, we'll see you guys later. And give me 5. No, look. What? Oh, that was forced. Cute smile, though. Speaking of a cute smile, let's bring over to 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. 5 fish here today. Looks like a good day for Steve Kennedy once again. He says okay. 5 fish here on day number 1, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake. 13 pounds, 4 ounces. That'll put him in 15th place currently with 13 pounds and 4 ounces. 13-4, sitting in 15th place. And That's pretty good.
That's not bad. Not bad at all. My first spot was a total bust this morning. I caught one little bitty one and burned an hour of that early morning deal. But yeah, I pulled up on my second spot and caught 3 pretty quick. So I stayed with it for a while and got me 2 more. And then I went hunting. And I didn't catch a fish the rest of the day. So this place fishing really tough, but I'm tickled to have what I have. So.
Great start. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Keep it rolling from one Alabama angler to another. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama, Justin Hamner. Justin Hamner with 5 fish here today. 75 anglers into our day 1 weigh-in. I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. Remember, post your pictures, hashtag Bassmaster Magazine, and you may appear in the 500th edition of Bassmaster Magazine. Once again, hashtag Bassmaster Magazine. 5 fish here today for 12 pounds, 7 ounces. Put you in 23rd place currently with 12 pounds, 7 ounces. He's going to hold a couple high. And if he, too, posts that picture on social media using Bassmaster, hashtag Bassmaster Magazine, Justin Hamner might get another picture in Bassmaster Magazine, and that's always cool. But 12-7, you got to be happy with that for day 1?
No, not really. I really like this place, and it's definitely not showing out to its potential. There's some big ones in here. I know them around them. I just got to get them suckers to buy it.
Another shot at them again tomorrow, so hopefully they make you happy tomorrow. Let's bring in a Bassmaster Open winner, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, Old Bob Downey. 5 fish here today. Looks like a decent day today. 5 fish here on day number 1, 13 pounds, 4 ounces. I'd say so. He moves into 15th place currently. And old Bob, well within our top 50 and 15th place currently. Let's hear it for old Bob Downey. 13 pounds, 4 ounces, sitting in 15th place. And, man, you survived today in a big way. And you got to be pretty happy with the way day 1 went.
Yeah, I'm real happy with it. I made a little adjustment mid-morning and caught all those fish on one spot. So maybe I'll start there tomorrow and see how it goes. Try and put a limit in the boat and at least get paid this week. Felt good to catch them. It's been a couple rough tournaments for me the last few. So looking forward to getting back out there and happy with the start.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring in a 4-time Bassmaster winner, the back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 5 fish here today for Hank Cherry. Five fish here on day number 1. 10 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 48th place currently, and another shot at him tomorrow, and that top 50 is going to be incredibly tight. This is going to be a tournament of ounces to make the cut or not.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is if I lived at Lay Lake, I'd be one hell of a golfer because this place drives me nuts. You catch a lot of fish, but they're just not very big. And I don't know if it's the water, it's the timing, it's the mayflies, it's the shad. Maybe it's us. I don't know. But I had a good day. I caught a bunch of fish. Just didn't catch any big ones. Maybe tomorrow I'll catch a big one. Who knows? Hey, 10 pounds is better than some of the guys. It's not as good as the others, but I'm blessed. Get to fish for a living, and we'll go do it again tomorrow.
We love having you here. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. From Pike Road, Alabama, a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Keith Poche. From Pike Road, Alabama, Keith Poche. 4 fish here today for Keith Poche. Was the last boat to leave the dock this morning, but that means he's the first boat to leave tomorrow morning. So did the later date today help at all, Keith?
I just want to say hey to Chase Anderson. What's up, Chase? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I really ain't got a comment. Y'all go to my social media if y'all want to hear about my day. Thank you.
Well, good talking to you. Let me tell you what you weighed today. 5 pounds, 12 ounces. That puts you in 75th place. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Let's keep the noise going, ladies and gentlemen, for a 4-time Angler of the Year, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendlandt. 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 10 ounces, puts him in 43rd place currently. But you still got to be happy with 5 fish today when you see that leaderboard, how tough it was and so many anglers.
I'm actually thrilled. I mean, I thought I had a great day. So, it's kind of all about your perspective. I had a tough practice, so just catching some fish was pretty good. I'll just hopefully go do it again tomorrow.
Go get him. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 5 fish for Jamie Hartman here today. Five fish here on day number 1, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 13 pounds, 12 ounces, so a good day. Puts you in 11th place right now, and you got to be happy with that. 13 pounds, 12 ounces. And the Team Nitro Pro digging deep in that VMC weighing bag. Let's hear it for Jamie Hartman. £13, 12 ounces, puts him in 11th place currently. And, man, you got to be happy with that.
Buddy, I am. Practice was a grind, and I mean a straight-up grind. And so is the event. I mean, they're not coming easy, but I planned ahead on this one. Like, I'm done with, I keep getting burnt from my practices. They're phenomenal. Well, yes, I did have a bad practice here, but I'm trying to get where they're going. You know what I mean? So I kind of anticipating all this hot weather and everything, and I lost a bunch of fish today. So if I can fish clean and fish clean tomorrow, I think I can do pretty well.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. Keep it going. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. J. Willie, 4 fish here today. Four fish here on day number 1, 7 pounds and an ounce. Tough first day, but another shot at him again tomorrow, J. Willie.
Yeah, I think the cut will be low, so you got to go out there tomorrow, and you can catch 20-pound bag here. They live here. So we're going to go out there. We're going to fish hard and keep an open mind, try to make some good decisions tomorrow, and come in here with a big bag.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. He's a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Tennessee, Skylar Hamilton. 5 fish here today for Skylar Hamilton. 5 fish. Was it easy?
No, it was not easy. I'm sure that's been the common theme this today here.
Yeah, nobody's told me it was easy yet. 5 fish here today. 5 very, very lively fish. 12 pounds, 6 ounces, puts him in 26th place currently. 26th place currently with 12 pounds, 6 ounces. And Skylar, decent day today.
Man, it's so weird. In practice, I wasn't getting many bites, and when I get one, it was a good one. And today, it was the exact opposite. I think I had 8 or 9 bites, and they're all the same size. So, man, I'm known for having a really decent first day and then kind of struggling the second day. So hopefully we can turn that around. But I got to say hi to all my family back home. Love you guys, and hopefully we can catch a few more tomorrow.
Always great to have you here. See you back here tomorrow. He's an Elite Series rookie, but it didn't take him long to become an Elite Series champion from Clinton, Arkansas. Get loud for the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. 5 fish here today for Joey Cifuentes. Looks like a decent day today. 83 anglers into our 104 angler weigh-in. 13 pounds, 4 ounces, I'd say, puts him in 16th place currently. And a decent start to things here this week for Joey Cifuentes with 13 pounds, 4 ounces. Hold him high, and let's hear it for the Cowboy. 13 pounds, 4 ounces, and man, that's a good start to things.
Apparently so. Didn't really think it would, but it's kind of fishing tough right now. I don't know why, but I think things are going to pick up, and maybe we'll catch a bigger bag tomorrow. But it's a grind out there and having a blast. So go get them.
Go get them tomorrow. Great to have you here. And get in the top 10 like you were last week. Let's bring in a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. 5 fish here today. Five fish here on day number 1 for Hunter Shryock. 5 fish for 13 pounds, 5 ounces. So he moves into 14th place currently. So our later flight is making some moves on that leaderboard. £13, 5 ounces, and he moves into 14th place currently. And the later flight seems to have done a little bit better. Did it help you today?
I made one call in that last hour and a half, and I think that's always the goal, for everybody out here. If you got that later flight, you got to put 1 or 2 fish in the boat because those guys tomorrow are going to do the same thing. But, man, it's just one of those things. If you can generate enough bites, the big ones are in here. And, there's guys leading with a good weight right now. And a couple swings of the bat, and you're right in this thing. And that's for everybody in the back of the pack to the front. So I'm looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. The weather was kind of wishy-washy, but it's going to be fun.
Always great to have you here. See you back here tomorrow. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Isle, Minnesota, Josh Douglas. 5 fish here today. 5 fish here today. 12 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 31st place. So a good start to things for Josh Douglas here this week. 12 pounds and 2 ounces. So we wind down our day one weigh, and he moves into 31st place. £12, 2 ounces, and sitting in 31st place as we wind down our weigh-in. So a decent start on a body of water that went so wrong for so many today.
Yeah, it could have went that way for me. I was kind of cursing that I was in the late flight, and then I needed all the time I could get today to get that weight. So excited to get at him tomorrow. Love fishing the Coosa River. Alabama's awesome, period. So we'll have fun tomorrow.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 5 fish here today, and by the looks of things on Bass Track, Bernie had a good day. Let's make it official here today. 5 fish here today. £16, 4 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 16 pounds and 4 ounces. Digging deep in that VMC weigh-in bag, and Bernie Schultz going to be in the mix again with us at the 5th stop of 2023, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. 16 pounds, 4 ounces. And Bernie, a great tournament you were having. Let's weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 514. 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass, but 16.4. I mean, you got to be happy with day number one.
Yeah, it was a great morning, and kind of late morning was good. My expectations were like 10 pounds would be a good day, so I'm ecstatic. Lake's full of fish. Why they're not biting for everybody, the only thing I can attribute is the water fluctuating and post-spawn. But today it was on. They let the water come up last night, and we had that low sky and humid, kind of rainy conditions this morning, and they were on. So hopefully again tomorrow.
Keep it rolling, hopefully all the way through to Sunday. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. KJ Queen with 5 fish here today. Good day, KJ?
Decent day. Caught a lot of fish, just a lot of small ones, and seen some big ones, just couldn't get them to bite.
5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 6 ounces, puts him in 53rd place. Another shot at him again tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully so. We're going to go out there and go swing on them and try and get the big bag. Seen some big ones, man, just can't get them to bite. So, if they bite, it could be on.
Love to see you all the way through to Sunday. Go get them tomorrow. Let's bring out a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. Brad Watley with 5 fish here today. Looks like a decent day. 5 fish here on day number 1, Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Proving once again that live wells work. 5 very, very lively fish. 11 pounds, 12 ounces. Puts them in 39th place currently. But 11-12 going to have you on the right side of that cut, hopefully, when this all shakes out.
Yeah, I'm actually glad to have that, to be honest with you. We'll go get 11, 12, or 13 tomorrow and make the cut and fish the next day. That's what this is all about, trying to get to the Classic.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. Out of a top 10 last week in the Opens from North Carolina, David Williams. 5 fish for David Williams here today. Five fish here today. 11 pounds, 13 ounces, puts you in 38th place currently, and a decent day. I mean, hopefully it's enough when it all shakes out that gets you in the top 50.
Yeah, it's fishing pretty tough. I mean, they caught them better than I thought they would today, but that's kind of the way it is on the Elite Series. I mean, you got the best in the world out there, so they're going to catch them. And I got to catch them again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Ray Hanselman with 5 fish here today. Five fish for 9 pounds, 2 ounces, puts him in 66th place currently. Another shot at him again tomorrow, but hopefully rally inside that top 50.
Yeah, that's the plan. You know, I had plenty of bites. I just didn't capitalize on a couple that got off. But, you know, it's a grind out there. Just hope to get one of those better bites and run that Skeeter Yamaha up and down that river.
Always great to have you here. See you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out the 1983 Bassmaster Classic champion, a 2-time Angler of the Year from Bee Branch, Arkansas, Larry Nixon. 3 fish here today. Three fish here today for 4 pounds, 3 ounces. Obviously outside of the cut, but another shot at him again tomorrow, Larry. And this one, there's some that seem easy. This one does not.
No, it doesn't. It's such a tough one, and you know, you get 5 bites and you only get 3 of them. So what can you expect? And it's kind of like that old tune. You know, if I didn't have no bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. So, but I have no excuses. I like Lay Lake. I've been here a couple times for the Bassmasters Classics in August, and you know, it was tough then, but that was August. Now it ought to be easy, and it's not easy. I'm going to tell you, it's not easy at all. And I just go out there and do the best I can tomorrow.
We love having you here. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out an Elite Series champion and a Bassmaster Open winner from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. 5 fish here today. Five fish here on day number 1. Stop number 5, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite. Want to thank all our viewers who have tuned in on Bassmaster.com. 12 pounds even, puts you in 33rd place. Not bad. Hold that high in the VMC weigh-in bag. Want to remind everybody, use hashtag Bassmaster Magazine when you post your fishing pictures, and maybe you'll be in Bassmaster Magazine, and you're in it quite a bit, but you're in this tournament.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, to be honest with you. I didn't have a fish at 11 o'clock today. Actually, I think I had one at 11 o'clock, but things started a little slow, but we got some bites. You know, that the sun really helped me today. Hopefully we get some sun tomorrow. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Go get him. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He's a 2-time qualifier for the Bassmaster Elite Series, a 2-time FLW Tour winner from Oklahoma, Bradley Holman. 2 fish here today, and man, this has been a tough tournament for the entire field, really, it feels like.
Been a tough beginning of the year, son.
Tough beginning of the year, 3-1. Not the start you wanted, but man, you got a lot of events ahead, and you're meant to be here, and I know you're going to make your mark, but as you said, tough start. Nothing? I've had a lot of awkward moments up here today, so you might as well just pile on and add to them.
I don't have anything to add to it. Dude, it's so bad I don't even know what to say or do. It's bad.
All right. Well, go get him tomorrow. I wish you luck. We'll see you back here tomorrow. All the way from Japan, already 2 top 10s, Koya Fujita. 5 fish for Quaya here today. Five fish here on day number 1. 4 events into his Young Elite Series career. And already 2 top 10s. 10 pounds, 9 ounces. Puts him in 53rd place. It will earn him some very valuable Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year points. And, of course, Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, with the ultimate goal to get the 2024 Bassmaster Classic. So, decent, good day?
Yeah, have a good day. But today catch all sports bass. I'll try largemouth tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Go bring some largemouth tomorrow. We'll see you back here. Always great to have you here. A former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. He's an Elite Series champion from Minnesota, the Sleepy Assassin, Austin Felix. 5 fish here today, Austin. Eight pounds, 5 ounces, 77th place, and not the start that we're used to seeing with you, but you can turn it around tomorrow.
Yeah, I actually caught a lot of fish today, surprisingly. I kept swinging, and they kept coming up 1.5 pounds, so I got to do something different to get a big bite, but that's probably the plan tomorrow. Maybe I'll be an early boat number. Hopefully we can get on shad spawn deal, get a big bite or 2, and then fill out a limit and go swing.
All right, look forward to seeing how it works out for you. Always great to have you here. He's an Elite Series rookie from Oklahoma, John Sokup. John Sokup bringing us 5 fish here today. Five fish here on day number 1 for the Elite Series rookie. 11 pounds, 10 ounces puts you in 43rd place as we wind down our weigh-in here on day number 1. Less than 10 anglers left to weigh in. So John Sokup with a good start here this week and some great momentum heading into day number 2. And going to be inside that top 50 by the looks of things. And great momentum moving into day 2. You just got to keep it rolling.
Yeah, I'm around some big fish. I'm around some really big fish. They just didn't show up today and play, whether the weather changed. So tomorrow, I've had a really great season so far this year. So that's my sarcasm coming out. So I'm going to go sit around those big fish all day long. I don't care if I come in with nothing tomorrow, but these small fish showed up at the same spot. So hopefully tomorrow I can come in and move up and stay in the top. Give me a Saturday for once.
Love to see you all the way through to Sunday. Go get him tomorrow. He won the first Elite Series event of the season from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 5 fish here today for Tyler Rivette. Five fish here on day number 1. In beautiful Shelby County, Alabama. 11 pounds, 8 ounces. Puts you in 47th place currently. So he's inside the cut currently and going to be right there at that cut line. But another shot at him again tomorrow.
We're going to go out there and try. It was a tough day. Everything went wrong today, so we're going to turn around and make everything right tomorrow. They were biting really weird today, and for practice, you couldn't get them off the hook, it seemed like, for the ones you want to shake off. So I don't know what changed, but hopefully tomorrow's different and back to how practice was, and we could go catch them.
All right, well, go get him tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. Chad Pipkins with 5 fish and an adorable daughter. 5 fish here today. 13 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 23rd place. That's a pretty good start to this whole deal.
Yeah, it was. We're getting some bites. They just bit weird today. Lost a couple of good ones, and was fortunate to have that big one. But it's fun, and we're going to catch some more tomorrow and see what happens. I have not made a Saturday cut yet this year, and we are due, so we're going to get after it and see what we can do.
I think you're going to make it this week. I have faith. You brought the good luck charm up with you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Alabama, Joseph Webster. Joseph Webster with 5 fish here today. 5 fish here today on day number 1, 10 pounds, 14 ounces, just outside the top 50 in 54th place. So you're knocking on the door, just got to get a couple bigger fish tomorrow and be right in this.
You know, I ain't too disappointed in that. Practice has been really tough, but, you know, this place here has got big fish in it, and that water will just come up a little bit and, you know, a little bit of weather change. I think people might be surprised what they're going to catch, but, you know, we're close, and another cut's what we're looking for, so we'll get them tomorrow.
Don't make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Speaking of making them happen, hot off a win at our last Elite Series event, a 4-time Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. 5 fish here today. Thank God there was an Elite Series tournament, or he would still be getting horribly sunburnt on a beach somewhere. 9 pounds even puts you in 57th place. And how much aloe vera have you had to rub on your body? Because I did see some pictures of you celebrating your victory, and it didn't look like you had a base tan going before you took that shirt off.
No, I'd missed out on that. You know, I didn't think it was that bad until that night when I took a shower, and it was that bad. But, you know, you got to enjoy things a little bit every now and then, and I enjoyed it just a little too much that day. Me and Aaron did. We had a good time, but, you know, I've got to, you know, that tournament means absolutely nothing this week, and I've got to get my head in gear, get back in this cut, and try to make some money. I think you might have jinxed me. You called me golden ticket, pretty much.
I don't remember calling you that. What did I call you?
Like something golden ticket.
I didn't know. I don't. Sure. The golden ticket?
Yeah, on fantasy fishing that wins me absolutely nothing. I was gold.
Oh, you were fantasy fishing gold. Yeah, you were. You were, and now you won and you suck, it turns out.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to blame this one on you right now. We're going to catch them tomorrow.
I'll take it. I've screwed up a lot of people's days today. Let's bring out our leader in Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year race from California, Bryant Smith. Hot off his first top 10 on the Bassmaster Elite Series. 5 fish here today. £12, 7 ounces, so another good day for Bryant Smith in 29th place currently. 12 pounds, 7 ounces. 29th place currently, so a good start to this one that was pretty tricky for a lot of our field.
It was tricky for me too. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that, especially after practice. I really struggled just to get bites and just kind of junk fish my way around today, and I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow and see what we come up with.
Go make it happen. Great having you here on the Elite Series. Let's bring in a 13-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. The cruise missile, John Cruz. John Cruz with 5 fish here today.
I'll bring your gift tomorrow. Oh, you're good. We'll be here all week. Maybe I'll catch you afterwards.
5 fish here today for John Cruz. 9 pounds, 7 ounces, puts him in 72nd place currently, but not far out of the top 50 when you look at the weight. When this all shakes out, a very tight leaderboard right around that top 50. And John, you know, in 72nd place, but weight-wise, not that far out of the top 50.
I like the way you talk, because I was sucking real hard for most of the day. I didn't have a fish until 10:50. But luckily, I didn't check in until 4:30, so I had a long day, and I knew that. And finally caught 2 small ones right out. And then, like, you know, one later, and then ended up with that right there. So, man, the way it started out, I thought it was going to be going bad, but don't need a giant bag. Just need to get myself in contention tomorrow, and hopefully we can do that out there on Lay Lake.
Would love to see it happen for you. See you back here tomorrow morning. Let's bring in a 4-time Bassmaster winner. From Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. 5 fish here today. Lee Livesey with 5 fish here on day number 1. 5 very lively fish, as they all have been this way. And spotted bass are ornery this time of year. 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Puts him in 74th place currently, and, man, it's going to be a battle to get in that top 50. But as I said to Cruz, I mean, you're in 74th, but not that far out weight-wise.
Yeah, I mean, you're just one bite out if you keep doing that. God, this place is tough, but I like it. I like these tough ones. Just didn't get that bite today. I'm the last one to weigh in, so I just want to say happy birthday to my wife. Her birthday was yesterday. Yeah. Got the crowd a little hyped. I love you, Taryn, Lane. I'll see you tomorrow after I catch a big bag of bass. Bye.
Forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. As he said, the last angler to weigh in, 104 anglers weighed in. Want to thank all of you for sticking with us through a warm weigh-in. Everybody for watching on Bassmaster.com. Make sure to follow the action all week long. Remember, use hashtag Bassmaster Magazine when you post pictures in social media, and maybe you'll find yourself in the 500th edition of Bassmaster Magazine. But atop our leaderboard right now with 19 pounds, 7 ounces, Brandon Polnick, followed by Brian New, Matt Airy, Jason Christie, Bernie Schultz, Gary Klaus, Will Davis Jr., Justin Atkins, Patrick Walters, and rounding out our top 10, Kobe Krieger. This has been day number 1 of the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lay Lake, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening and enjoy being.